welcome back to my channel. I hope your day is going well so far. I think I just waved, but my hand didn't even show up. It may have shown up, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Today's video is going to be a getting ready with me video, which a lot of you guys have been requesting in the comments for me to do a eye makeup tutorial or updated foundation routine. So I figured I would go ahead and start it easier with a getting ready with me video, which was me just doing my face. I didn't do my hair because I'm saving that for another video. Trust me, I've been seeing your comments. I've been doing my best to reply to all of them, but I pinky promise I will be having a hair tutorial up very soon. This is super easy, honestly. I figured more of you guys would be like, your hair is so messy, because people are always telling me that like my hair on the side drives them crazy because it's not brushed, but me and my hair and brushes just don't go well together. I just prefer the messier look. For those of you guys who are wanting to see a hair tutorial, one of those will be coming up very, very soon. But yeah, in the meantime, this video today is going to be a getting ready with me video. One quick disclaimer, I'm so annoyed at myself. Like, the point of having this room was to have like a cute background and yada yada, which this area will work perfectly fine whenever I film like hauls or reviews and stuff, but I think to sit there and do makeup tutorials, I may have to save it during like sunset or like the evening and use like actual studio lighting. I really wanted to rely on all natural lighting, but since my desk is that way, like I feel like one half of my face gets lit up very well and then the other remains dark, and then the sun coming in and out of the clouds and yada yada, weather, you suck today. The lighting kind of goes in and out and it gets bright and dull, so I promise the next one won't be like this, so just bear with me on this one. I promise it'll get better. It's kind of annoying, but I feel like for the most part you guys can kind of see the colors. So yeah, in this video I use a lot of the products that I hauled recently or just products that I haven't shared with you guys yet. So I was really excited to play with new products, but yeah, enough with this jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and go on into the video. I promise my son is clothed sometimes. It's just that when we're home, like this is actually lucky that he's in boxers right now because he loves to be naked. So just, did you want to say hi?
No.
No. Well, you have to come down so they can see your face a little bit. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Mandy.
How old are you?
4.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
I got a new blue chair.
You did get a new blue chair. Some of you guys who are new to my channel, if you did or did not know already, Landon is my son and he is 4. So yeah, just throwing that out there because sometimes I'll get comments that are like, oh yeah, who is that? Is he your kid? Is it your brother? No, he's my son and I'm obsessed with him. Okay, but for real this time, let me zip it and go ahead and cut on into the video. If you guys do have any other requests or tutorials in mind, be sure to just leave those down in a comment down below, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I've already went in and moisturized my face. My eyebrows, actually in this lighting they look like they're okay, but in this mirror they look like they're really, really dark and may need to be lightened again here pretty soon, just because my eyebrow hairs are naturally pretty much almost black, and now since my hair is lighter, the contrast is a bit too much. Obviously I want my brows to be darker than my hair, just not as dark as they naturally are. I did a NYX unboxing yesterday, but I'm thinking that video is going to go up after this one. But in there, I received some of their new eyebrow products, so I'm wanting to use those. And if you guys are familiar with me and my videos, then I pretty much always do my eyebrows first. I don't know. It's just so I got these new eyebrow gels from NYX that look pretty darn interesting. I have blonde, brunette, and chocolate. It says that they're waterproof, so I'm going to mix blonde and chocolate together. I wish I had a little palette thing. I think I'm just gonna mix it on the top of my Z palette. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze a bit of this out. Okay, so I'm just using the Anastasia number 12 brush. It's just the little double-ended one with the brush and the spoolie. And I'm starting with the blonde, and I'm just gonna start swiping this on here. Texture-wise, I thought whenever I squeezed it out it looked thinner, and I was kind of worried that it was going to be too runny, but it actually looks like the consistency is just right, and this blonde color is actually perfect. I don't know if I'm going to use any of the darker color because this blonde looks pretty darn good. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. Okay, so right now I'm just using strictly the blonde brow gel, and it seems like if you kind of like do 2 thin layers, you can build up the pigmentation, but even with just one, it goes on pretty dark. I'm just going in with some concealer and cleaning up under my brows. I don't really film this entire part just because I have done an eyebrow routine before, but I'm guessing that this product will most likely become a new part of my eyebrow routine. So if you guys are curious or interested in seeing an updated one, be sure to give this video a thumbs up or just leave a comment down below. Now after my eyebrows, I like to apply my eyeshadow as I sit here and drop everything everything off my desk. So the first thing I'm gonna do is apply an eyeshadow primer. Once again, we have another new product in the mix. This is the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer. I was like on the French side. So it just looks like this, and it has a doe foot applicator. So this is the first time using this for me and for you, if you guys have never seen anyone apply this, I guess. The texture is kind of weird. It's a lot thinner. The consistency is nothing like Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is the one that I use the most. This is a lot kind of thinner, but it's easier to spread out, so that's nice. The new shadows that I got are all kind of like shimmery shades, so I want to go in and apply a matte crease color first to my Makeup Geek Z palette, and I'm gonna take the color Peach Smoothie. I love this. It's like the best kind of color to blend any other colors out. So first I'm gonna use this as a base, and then I'm gonna go in with another warmer color. So if you guys are interested in these Makeup Geek shadows, I will have a link down below. I seriously love them. I feel like these are the shadows that I use the most. They're super, super affordable, and they're just as good, if not better, than MAC shadows. I'm just obsessed. They're so buttery, they're easy to blend, the color variety is awesome. And the brush that I'm using right now is the Sigma E35. This is just like the travel version. Okay, and then after that, I like to go in with a color that's a little bit warmer. So now I'm using the shade Creme Brulee, once again from Makeup Geek. And I wanna say when they're in the pan like this, they run $6.99. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how much they are. You can buy them in pot form as well, but I don't know. I recommend doing the pan because then you can just put a whole bunch into a palette. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and use some of these new Milani shadows. If you guys haven't watched my most recent Ulta haul, I featured these in there. These are out at Walgreens, and I believe Milani is launching them on their website either today or yesterday. So there's 30 new shades, and these are the Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadows. So the first color I'm going to use is called Bella Gold. I only have 3 of them here, and they're all kind of more neutral. I'm gonna go in and use my finger. You can use these wet or dry. And I'm just gonna pop this right onto my lid. This color reminds me a lot of kind of like Urban Decay Half Baked, with how it's just like super, super gold. And now I'm gonna go in with the color called Bella Bronze, and using, if I can find, where are you? Here it is. This is the Sigma E30 pencil brush. I'm just gonna get some of the product onto here and just kind of concentrate this color onto my outer corner. So just going back in with the blending brush, I'm just gonna kind of start meshing these 2 colors together. My brow bone color, I'm taking Makeup Geek's White Lies and then the Sigma E52, and I'm just gonna pat some of this right under my eyebrow. So from here, I'm just gonna take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Perversion, and I'm going to tightline my eyes. I used to never really do this, like only when I was wearing really dark colors, but I don't know, just lately I've gotten in the habit of it. I can already tell a difference. Like I feel like the lashes on this side just like pop more. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I see a difference. Hopefully you guys do. So there's that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do my waterline as well. From here, I'm gonna move on to my face. So the very first thing I'm going to do is apply a face primer, and for that I'm just gonna be using the Benefit Porefessional, which is always a favorite. So just getting some of that and rubbing it in my hands, and I'm just gonna kind of like press it into my skin. I got a little bit of sun yesterday. I was good about applying sunscreen onto my face just because if I don't, I freckle so easily, but I feel like I already got some extra freckles just from yesterday, which is annoying because I have plenty already. There is that guy. Now we are gonna go in with foundation. Okay, I got these products here from Urban Decay. I'm gonna mix some of the bronzing balm with the foundation that I'm gonna be using. The foundation I'm gonna be using today is the Guerlain Lingerie Depot Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation. I love this stuff. I'm like more than halfway done with it, so I just kind of want to finish it up. So I'm gonna mix these 2 guys together just because this one is starting to get a little bit light, but I just want to add some kind of like glowiness to it anyways. So taking this guy here, I don't know how much color this will actually add since it is more of just like a BB cream, but we'll see what it does. So the foundation brush I'm gonna be using today is from Makeup Geek. This is the Face Buffer brush. This brush and the foundation stippling brush have become life changers for me. If you guys are gonna get anything like tool-wise from Makeup Geek, get this brush. It's seriously amazing. Like I said, I will have a link down below for it. I'm gonna try my best to go ahead and just link all the products that I'm using. Okay, yeah, that did add some more warmth to the color just because it was getting really light and washing me out. Now for this beast of a pimple here, I'm going to use some concealer, and this is a new concealer that I got recently that I've really been wanting to try. This is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I have mine in the shade Light Medium. It says it's full coverage, creaseless, waterproof, and long wear. And I'm just going to pop this right onto this pimple here just because this guy is like not wanting to be ignored. He is huge, and it's one of those ones right now where it's like you cover it but it like doesn't fill in. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. Hopefully not that well because it is hideous. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my under eye concealer, and the under eye concealer that I swear by is this guy right here. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I wear mine in NW20. So I'm just gonna pump some of that onto my hand. And then I like to mix it with the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. I get mine in Radiant. I've accidentally bought the fair one before and I did not like it near as much as I like this one. So I kind of just like to go on the inside corner of my nose right here just because I feel like it gets dark right there. And just create those fun butterfly wings. And then I'm going to go in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to tap some of this right on top of it. I accidentally squeezed out way too much. So I'm just going to use the remaining stuff kind of as a highlighting product. So just straight down my nose. I normally don't use this much. I just accidentally squeezed out way too much, so we're just gonna have to put it to use because there's no way to really put it back into the puff. So then I'm just taking my freshly washed beauty blender. I'm going to tap this product in. There is that. Now what I like to do with my damp beauty blender is apply powder to kind of set my under eyes. This stuff doesn't really move, but I just feel like it does better if you set it, especially if you live somewhere that's kind of hot or humid. So I'm just going in with the NYX, this is the best powder I've ever used, Twin Cake, that's what it really says on here. And this one is in Buff. This stuff is like full on, full coverage, but I like to use it for my under eye. So I'll just go in with my beauty blender and kind of tap it in there, and then just press it right over that concealer. I kind of almost like to like roll the beauty blender. Now going back to my eyes, like I told you before, I just like to go back and forth. I don't know, it's just what I do. I'm using the Maybelline Line Stiletto Ultimate Precision Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna apply some of this onto my upper lash line. So I'm gonna go back into that Milani shadow in Bella Bronze. Oh, and just a quick side note, I just wiped off that NYX eyebrow gel off of my Z palette that I applied earlier. That stuff is definitely waterproof because this is a makeup removing wipe, like for waterproof mascara, and I had to get in with my fingernail and really scratch it off. So I don't know, I've never really had problems with my eyebrows wiping off throughout the day, but if you do, I'm thinking that stuff is like definitely waterproof because I had a hard time getting it off of the packaging. Okay, so going back into that Milani shadow, I'm just gonna get this brush and I'm just going to swipe this back and forth onto my lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to prep my eyelashes for some false eyelashes. So just going in with my what am I saying? My Shiseido eyelash curler. I love this one. I guess where I was trying to go with that is that I want to try the Shu Uemura one. I feel like lots of people talk about that one, but I'm seriously so in love with this one. I've tried so many different lash curlers, and this is the one that I always go back to. I feel like for my eye shape, it has the perfect amount of curve in it to where I can get to like the very, very base of my lashes without pinching myself. So the lashes that I use pretty much all the time now are Cherry lashes in 110. So they just look like this. They're kind of like wispy and just spaced out. So those are the lashes that I use because I've been getting questions on those lately. So I go in and I kind of just lay them on top first, and then I'll go in with my tweezers and like pinch the false lashes and real lashes together. So now going in, and I'll just go in at the base and kind of give them a squeeze. All right, so there are my lashes. Now moving on to bronzer and blush. If I can find the product that I'm looking for here. Here we go. I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Bonjour Soleil limited edition summer bronzing wardrobe. And it looks like this right here. So now just going in and buffing in this chocolate Soleil bronzer. I switched to the Real Techniques blush brush instead. I feel like it does a better job kind of blending the color out. The brush that came with the palette, I just feel like it's almost too dense to where it would like swipe away my foundation. And then for blush, I'm gonna go into the Naked Flushed palette. This one is in Streak. They came out with a couple of other colors. So it has like a matte bronzer, a highlighter, and then kind of like a nudie toned blush. So I'm gonna use that blush today. And using the, isn't this the F40? The name is worn off. I'm pretty sure this is the Sigma F40 though. And get some of that onto here. This is a lighter blush, but it's really, really pretty. I feel like it's one of those blushes that, yeah, it's a blush, but it almost kind of gives you like a bronzy look as well. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more just because I'm all for being highlighted. This product I seriously cannot get enough of. This is the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream. If you guys are gonna get anything from like Gerard Cosmetics / Whitening Lighting, it should be this product. I am seriously so obsessed. As far as I know, this is the only one they have right now. I don't know if they are gonna get other shades, but what I do is just take a pump onto my hand. You can mix this stuff with your foundation. If you want like a glowier finish, you can just use it straight as highlighter. So I just kind of blended it onto the back of my hand, and then I just tap my beauty blender into it, and then I just apply some right onto my face. And with this wet on top, like I feel like it gives you even more of a glow. Can you guys see that? I'm seriously so obsessed with this highlighter. This is Milani's Lip Intense Liquid Color in Fiery Coral. So I'm gonna go in and apply some of this. I really like the formula. These are long wearing and they're just really comfortable too. And go. All right, so I think that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I got some sun yesterday, and it, like, yeah, I was Pacey McPacerson. I still am, but I'm not gonna lie, like my shoulder was killing me the entire video. Like I would have to stop and just be like, oh, it burns. But yeah, I don't know why. You guys know I always get sidetracked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.